cards. Okay, I said I got cue cards. So this is really like a dream come true. And so I'm just really excited for you all to just be rocking with me, because each week we're going to have so much stuff. I already got some guests lined up. I have a celebrity guest that I'm really excited to share. I can't tell y'all about that guest just yet, as we are still, doing some things on the back end. But it's just really exciting. But it's also a little bittersweet, because I wish my dad was here. And so that's the hardest part of all this, because I know that my dad would be like, oh, wow. Like, my dad wasn't the type of man who was overly affectionate. Like, he loved you, and he showed you he loved you in different ways. He wasn't the dad that was going to, like, pop up and bring me flowers and things like that, or tell me he loves me 50 million times a day. But when he's rocking with you, you feel it. And I could just hear him saying, wow. So it's a little touchy, because GUD Grief was founded off the fact that he passed away. And so it just, somewhat, it kind of, it's weird, right? Because, like, I would have never thought about this. I would have never came up with this if it wasn't for me losing him. And so it's like, it makes you wonder, like, man, Lord, like, sometimes you question things that you go through. You always ask why. Like, why did that have to happen to me? Why did I have to go through that? But I learned a long time ago, why not you? What makes you exempt from going through things or from having hardship or having problems? What makes you exempt from having to feel the loss of a loved one? What makes you exempt? And so I try to keep that with me to help me not be questioning stuff, because it say, for I know the plans that I have for you. I don't know the plan, y'all. I don't know the plan. I'm just simply trying to go with the flow and go as God leads me. And so this is one of those things. I'm just super excited to be in the studio. For those who have been watching me, been following me for the past 2 years, you all have seen the transformation. You see that I started off at home, and I had my gold mic, some backgrounds. I tried to switch it up. I had green screens. I had shelves and stuff in the back, whatever. But I planted a seed, and that dropped in my spirit too when I just was blessed, to just elevate and grow. It just dropped in my spirit that for your faithfulness, this did not happen overnight. I was doing this for 2 years. Some weeks I was on, and some weeks you didn't see me, but for the most part and for overall, I pressed. There were some days I just was not feeling it. I don't feel like getting up. I don't feel like doing my hair. I don't feel like talking to the people. And so I would drag my feet. And then I just get this feeling on the inside of me like, Tia, somebody needs to hear from you. You dragging your feet, somebody's not going to get the word of the day. And so I had to really think like, okay, Tia, this is bigger than you. This is bigger than you. And if there was a week that I didn't go on, see, y'all don't be playing about your girl. Stop playing. Y'all don't be playing. If there was a week that I didn't go on, you can believe I got messages or inboxes like, is everything okay? Did I miss the morning show? Are you doing it later? And I did not know how much I was impacting people until I didn't go on and they told me, or receiving messages afterwards. Coffee break, y'all. GUD Grief and Good Morning. Shout out to my coffee drinkers out there. What are you drinking? This is like a Cinnabon, flavor. They've hooked it up in here is all I can say. They treat you so well up in here. Let's just clap it up one more time for the true conglomerate studio space, the production team and crew. Simply unmatched, you all. Simply unmatched. I do want to talk a little bit, though. It is Women's History Month, y'all. It's Women's History Month. And we have some amazing women right in our backyards. It doesn't have to just be a celebrity or a famous person for you to acknowledge and recognize them. So someone that I wanted to take a moment and recognize today is a young lady who is just so beautiful. She is a go-getter. She is her own boss. She is amazing. She is black. She is beautiful. She is a queen. She is a writer. She's a director. She's a producer, amongst other things. She is a journalist, a talk show host herself. And I'm just really excited because I know her personally. Okay, just yes, that I know her personally. And it pays when you know people. And I know her. And to know her is to love her. She is doing some amazing things. She wrote 3 short films. 2 of them, one I was in, shout out to me, give me the horn. And then she also gave my daughter, shout out to my big girl Takia out there. I know she's at work right now, baby girl, play it back. She gave my daughter a platform to be able to display her talents. My daughter's going to school right now for like fine arts. She loves dancing, she loves singing, she loves music, so all things art. And so this woman gave her an opportunity to just really show some of her acting skills and stuff, period, and running a family. It's in the blood. Stop playing with that girl. But yes, she submitted her 3rd short film to some music festivals. And to her surprise, I don't even know if it was a surprise. She said she was surprised, but she just that dope. I just know that she knew she had it coming. You know what I'm saying? She is the type of person that put that work in. She's a hard worker. She's not a slacker. She don't play about her stuff. She's very passionate about what she does. And so I feel that she is just so deserving. Her 3rd short film is entitled Cycles. And she did get picked up in the film festival. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all showing too much love up in here. Stop that, stop that. She was accepted into a film festival, and I was gonna try to pop up on her and get out there, but I couldn't. I was just so proud. And then next thing you know, she had received another acceptance for a film festival. And so I'm really excited. She is going to be premiering her film, Lost and Found, on YouTube March 25th. Mark your calendars for that. Lost and Found, that movie is incredible. It's a short film, and it's really bringing awareness, and it's really highlighting sex trafficking. I know that that's one of those topics that's like, but the reality is it's real. And it really is happening. It's happening right in front of your faces, right in your backyard. And so to be aware is to be alive. They say if you see something, you say something. There are signs and there are things you can look for to not only just be a help to yourself, but to be a help to someone else. And so if you all will allow me, I would love to show you the trailer for her short film. And so I think we're gonna go ahead and just get into that. Yeah. You all, let's watch the short film.
Sorry. When you were born, I told myself I'd protect you. I always would take you to the lake because that's where my mama took me. She said, no matter what, you know there's a God by looking out at the water. No man made nothing, just water. It's here, it's pure here. When you were first born, I was so lost. I was lost, and now I found myself because of you.
25 million adults and children, that is the number of people believed to be exploited by human trafficking worldwide.
Absolutely. Definitely shout out to you, Yashin Inchworm Phillips. You are Black history. You are Black excellence. And it just so happens that March is Women's History Month. So on today, on this very first episode of the GUD Grief Mourning Show, we in the studio, and I said, no one other than Yashin is who I wanted to highlight today. Outside of my mom, I do have to backtrack because this is GUD Grief, you all, and so we do want to highlight and recognize that every day ain't always peachy creams. You know, some days are harder than others. And so when I think of women and I think of history, I obviously have to think about my mama, okay? Not only did she birth the greatness, she is amazing herself. My mother, her name is Sheila Pratcher. She is an author herself. She is like the matriarch of the family. She's a singer. She is a playwright. My mom, people know her for just the various things that she does. And right now, she's not feeling too hot. My mom's been a little sick. She's a trooper. She has been thugging things out and just really, you know, really just showing us that God is real. She's been hanging in there, but if you all can just throw out some prayers for Tia's mama, you can call her name out. Again, her name is Sheila, or Sheila Pratcher. Everyone knows her as Miss Pratcher or Mama Sheila. But like I said, just send some love her way. She been not the best, and we have collectively, me and my brothers, have had to come together, come to the round table, and, you know, make some tough decisions, have some really tough conversations. And so she is women's history. And so I definitely have to give my mother, Sheila Pratcher, some love and a shout out. I know she would be here if she could as well. And so that's I think, y'all know what? I think that's the part that hurts me the most, right? Like, you know, when you get something good and you want to share it with those who you love, you want to share it with those who support you. My mom and dad, like, with support, like, that's, yeah. When I do the stage plays, the movies, like, I can count on my parents. I can count on them. And so when you, like, finally, I don't know, you start reaching new levels and you start reaching new heights and they are not there. That part, I'm still gonna push through. I'm still gonna push through because God is good through it all. But man, when you lose that, like that partner, that rider, it hurts. But it's okay. It's okay. All things are possible with God, and so we're going to keep it moving. You all, if you have not checked out my website, I need you to take a moment and go to the website, GUDGrief.com. That's G-U-D, grief.com. Many people have asked me, Tia, why do you spell good that way? Why is good spelled G-U-D? And I love when people ask me that because I have an opportunity to share that G-U-D is the acronym for God Understands Death. We know that grief is not just death. Grief is the loss of a friendship, the loss of a home, the loss of a job, the loss of a relationship. And so when I thought about death, though, and I thought, like, Lord, why my daddy? I could hear him saying, well, why it had to be my son? Sometimes sacrifices just have to be made. And man, that's like the hard reality. That slap you right in the face because we really are out here, y'all. We are walking, talking sacrifices. We just out here. And we don't know. The world is crazy. Folks is just crazy. Folks is doing stuff. You gotta stay prayed up. Y'all look at me getting comfortable. Stop playing with that girl. Give me the horns. Y'all just don't even know. Next week when I have my special guest, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be live. Like this is my more mature introduction, but we're gonna get a little wild. We're gonna get a little crazy throughout this time. So follow GUD Grief. If you would like to be a guest on the show, If you would like to be a part of the show, go to goodgrief.com. I have several. Okay, look at my producers. Y'all stop playing with my producers. Stop playing with my producers. You can go on the website, look around. I got some blog posts in there. I got a shop here where you can buy different things that I sell, my books, my plush. I got some other things when you look in there. And then as you keep going to the bottom, you will see right up in here. Stop playing. Look at the producers, y'all. Y'all stop playing with that, girl. I got cue cards and producers. Let's talk about it right there if you are someone who would like to get your book published. I am a publisher. I'm also an author, and I have published several books for several people. Get at me. And then as you scroll right there, it says be a part of the show. There are different categories that you can select if you would like to be a part of the show, and just send me a little message. Send me a little message, y'all. Good grief and good morning. I am so excited. Look at me, I'm so excited. What y'all think about my set? Y'all feeling my background and everything? Y'all feeling this? Y'all feeling my lapel mic? I'm gonna clap it up for myself. This is really real, y'all. Wow. And I look so cute. Let me tell y'all a little bit about me, though, for real. A little backstory, a little background. I grew up very insecure, okay? I feel like half the reason why I'm funny is because I just had to laugh off hurt. I was always known as the skinny girl. Skinny Tia is what they called me. And that would hurt my feelings so bad because all my life I wanted to be thick, y'all. All my life. And so my friends that really know me know I used to joke about this all the time. I used to be like, girl, yeah, I'm thick. But like, I used to be so insecure because it seemed like all my peers, everybody around me, all the girls around me, they were developed, they were thicker, they had the, the things that the guys check for. They got the friends up here and they got the cousins back there. You know what I'm saying? They got the cousins and the friends. I wasn't blessed with that. And so I would be really like, why the boys ain't looking at me? Like the guys, shout out to all my guy friends out there. Y'all know who y'all are. Like some of the guys I used to just be like, nobody gave me no play. Like I was like rough, tomboyish a little bit, skinny Tia. I didn't have the friends here, and I didn't have the cousins back there, so I was off top overlooked. But I was funny, and I could sing, and I was personable or relatable. So people definitely would kick it, but like they wouldn't try to holler. And that used to make me feel sad, because I used to be like, what is it about me? And then I grew up in a house, Christian family. My grandfather was a pastor, so you got my grandpa the pastor, my grandma the first lady, then my uncle's a minister, and everybody in my family is in ministry. And so like on a Friday night, when all the kids is going to the rink, I had to go to Bible study. Do y'all know how devastating that is? Do you know how traumatizing that can be sometimes when everybody going to kick it, and you got to come up with an excuse of why every Friday night you can't make it? Dear my mama, she got saved, she turned her life to Christ, and everything changed. I probably had to be about 8 or 9. We stopped having to celebrate Halloween. My mama would send the little notes to the school. My child will not be able to participate. My child do not get no Halloween candy. My child will not be participating. I'm dang, mama. I can't, it's like we strict enough in the house. I can't get a little piece of candy. My child will not be allowed to eat the Halloween candy. My child cannot participate in the Halloween parades. And then my mama saved and sanctified. She used to always like pray over us before school. And so we'd be in the house, but we'd be done forgot about it. And so she put the little blessed door right here on us like this, the little blessed door right there. And then we done forgot about it. Now we go to school. And we walking around with the shiny cross on our foreheads. And then our friends will be like, what's that? And I'd be like, man, growing up in a sanctified house is something else, y'all. We're going to really talk about it. We're going to really talk about it. because you know they got that saying, they be like, preacher kids is the worst. That's what they say. They be saying them PK kids. I'm a PK grandkid, and I'm going to tell you why it seemed like we the worst. Because we can't do nothing. And everything that seemed fun, we can't do. My mama said I wasn't allowed to go to the rink, but she signed me up for ice skating. I was a figure skater. I've been a figure skater. That's something y'all don't know about me. I'm Michelle Kwan out here on y'all. I'll be done. Y'all don't want to see me on that ice. But my mama didn't allow me to go to the roller rink. I can't go to the roller rink because they played that music. And the only way I can hear that music, y'all don't understand how happy I used to get when a movie went off. Because you know how they got the little soundtrack. When the movie go off and they got all the names that be scrolling and the music, that's how I had to catch up on certain songs. My mama didn't allow us to watch them rap videos. My mom used to be like, y'all not watching that in my house? There's signs and symbols up in there. Y'all watching that stuff, y'all don't even know it's signs. Like signs? But now I'm older now, and if y'all want to be for real, like, have y'all seen some of these music videos? You were watching and be like, oh, that's them signs my mama was talking about. So she wasn't wrong. She just was different. So shout out to my mama. Y'all, we got a comedy show coming up, Laughing Through My Pain comedy show. I cannot wait to really show y'all all about that. That is going to be on June 27th. Please mark your calendars. It is the Laughing Through My Pain comedy banquet. Okay, it's going to be amazing. I'm putting everything together now. I am still trying to secure my food because I want y'all to eat real good. And I know there's a lot of people that's into catering, so it's really hard to select who I need to do my food, but I'm really excited about that. If you came to my comedy show last year, the year before that, you already know we had a good time. I had special performances, we had amazing food, we had amazing entertainment, and we had some hilarious comedians. This time, I'll be the headliner, you all. This time, I'll be headlining. I am so, thank you. I'm so excited to headline this comedy show because I have so much material. I have so much to talk about. I thank God for giving me this natural ability to I think it's the delivery. I never really labeled myself as a comedian. People just started calling me that. I did do a stand-up set. I tested the waters. Shout out to Stretch, Stretch's Bar and Grill. It was an amazing place. It's no longer here, y'all. They done knocked it down, y'all. They done tore the building down, but that's okay. Anything Stretch put his hands on, I know it's gonna be amazing. But I am going to put this comedy show on, and it's gonna be from the heart. It's gonna be good. I have so much material that I can't wait to share with you all. What are we looking like on time here? Because you know what? Oh, you all, I am almost out of here. Let me tell you what I want you to do. If you are not following Good Grief, I need you to follow Good Grief. If you have not liked the page, I need you to like the page. Next week, I'm going to have my very first guest in the new space. Thank you. Thank you. I am so excited to be interviewing her. The lady that I'm going to be interviewing, let me tell you a little bit about her. Did I knock something off? Oh, I thought I did something, y'all. She is a licensed licensed stylist. So see, it's really important when you put the license on there because it lets you know she did go to school for this. She did some training and has a little education when it comes to hair care. She is an author, motivational, inspirational speaker, amongst many other things. And her name is Sophia. Yamia. And we are going to have her on next week. So follow the page, look out for the flyer, share and tag, and let everybody know that next week we have our first guest, you all. If you are not connected, get connected. This was more so an introductory. This was more so a let me tell you a little bit about me. But next week, y'all, we're going to get in the thick of it. Next week is up there. So make sure you take this time to like and to follow and to share. And don't forget, GUDGrief.com. If you would like to be a guest on the show, please submit. Reach out to me. Let me know. I know I'm not going to be able to have everyone on who may want to. So let's talk about that right now. Real quick, everyone may not have the opportunity to come on, but I still want you to submit. And the crew, the team, we go through all the submissions and then we select. So if you are not selected, it's okay. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Maybe resubmit at a different time, but we'll get back to you, y'all. Good grief and good morning. Follow, like, and tag and share with a friend and let them know the Good Grief Morning Show is back. That's all I have for you all today. I really thank you for tuning in. Y'all like my cue cards? I said, do you like my cue cards? Shout out to my coffee drinkers out there. Y'all already know I do this every time. I love y'all. Follow the page, like the page. Good grief, good morning, and goodbye.